So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Now it's Camavinga, and this is Depay. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Camavinga. Now Ugarte. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Taken back almost at once. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Reinders tries a cross. Caicedo clears it away. Danger averted for now. Lion City Sailors have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Valverde. He's got away. Stood up well to him there. Valverde had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately, oh no, this does not look good. Akanji has been caught there, it's a foul. Camavinga, now it's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And here's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace and...
Has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Alexander-Arnold brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Caicedo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rafinha. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Memphis Depay. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Good ball over the top. He's shifting. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi's cross. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rafinha pinches it off him, and it's Messi. Ugarte. And it's Kirkes. Over to the left. Tries a shot! That's a throw. And this is Depay. Now and the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that's a throw-in. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Neatly clipped into space. Big chance! Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Can he get it through? And the two sides separated by the game's only big chance! And he's managed to get rid. He's ended up in no man's land. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Goes for a shot! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to pass it through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Memphis Depay. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Barcelona get the second half going. Memphis Depay! Doku. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Now it's Doku. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Reinders. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's an imaginative pass. That has been cut short. He's having a shot! Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's being urged to shoot. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That'll be a throw-in. Rafinha. He's in space and looking for options. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. 60 minutes played. And Reinders. And it's Messi. Referee's given a throw. And it's been played through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And claimed it back swiftly. Now this could be a chance. Rafinha has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Ugarte. Son Heung-min. Good ball, good take. It's Memphis Depay! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution for Indonesia.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 41, Esteval. Number 9,
Not the most convincing of passes.
coming on the field.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 14, number 8.
Barcelona
Messi.
still have the cards to
Number
affect this
21.
game. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Taking place.
And it's Son Heung-min. Produces a cross. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, good spread. Kerkez gets over and intercepts. Barella. Now, can they get him away?
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Son Heung-min. Reinders. Oh, perfectly measured that. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Great chance! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Nicely spread. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as...
Foden! Brilliant from Foden! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's through here.
There will be 3
Son
minutes
Heung-min
added time.
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's picked his way through. Nicely intercepted. Kerkez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that could spell Memphis Depay! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. And Fagioli. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he welcomes it in. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Memphis Depay receives it in a good... Great chance! And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Messi picks it up out wide. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's going to have his name taken. Ugarte. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He is Son Heung-min! And that is wildly off target.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Somewhat off target. He has a look up. And the finish! Tries to pass it through. Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Just off target.
Memphis Depay certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Memphis Depay. Reinders. Ugarte. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's a pretty loose pass. Reinders. Camavinga. Camavinga running with the ball. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Son Heung-min. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. That was travelling.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Messi. Camavinga. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And they're back on the ball again. Chance! Off the post! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's good running with the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
10 minutos de descuento.
Kirkes. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Camavinga. Now Ugarte. And here's Depay. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes.
Oh, they could be... Decent chance! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Akanji. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! In for the pieces! Mikel Oyarzabal goes back to front. That is ended up in no man's land. Strokes it back. Now, can they get him away? Messi.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Reinders. Van Dijk. Akanji with the slide tackle there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. And a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No way through there. And here's Son Heung-min. Kerkesh. Ugarte. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold. Donnarumma. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ugarte. It's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Foot in. Oh, that is a nice touch.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper's dealt with that. Cleared without complication. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Kane. Over to the left. And this is Messi. He's got away. Messi. He's played it long. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Showing great feet there. He's away! Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Akanji. Now it's Kane. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a throw-in. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. It's gone for a throw-in. Van Dijk. And it's Reinders. And it's Ugarte. Now this could be a chance. Valverde. To Messi. Robertson. And it's Fascioli. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ugarte. Played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Kerkesh. Messi. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fagioli. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Memphis Depay taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much...
Ah, he's given it away! It looked as though that might lead to... It's Neymar! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance here to counter. Floated through. And this is Neymar. pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played in, big header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foden. Messi. And they can counter here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Foden. Now it's Neymar. Out for a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Collar dominates aerially so often. He's beaten the last man. And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Memphis Depay. Oh, what has happened here? Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone backward here, and it's Kirkes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Indonesia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Taken back almost at once. And a chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Half an hour played now. Threads one in. Gets a good foot in there. Memphis Depay showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Depay. And this is Depay. Memphis Depay! Oh, it's come loose. Rice. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk. And here's Son Heung-min. And this is Depay. An uncompromising challenge. Memphis Depay was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot a goal! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Played into space. Llorente. Caicedo. He's through, now is he in? Nicely spread.
Has been indicated.
Now who's going to be first to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ugarte. And it's Van Dijk. And he's away. Caicedo. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution in progress.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Can he stop it going out? Could be danger here. Oh, super ball. Swung over. Messi is herring after that one. Now, and Messi sticks it away. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Rice. Messi. Now Foden. Some good persistent defending here. Neymar. He is through here. And the shot! No, it's wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Caicedo tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Koller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Messi. Now it's Rice. Caicedo. Memphis Depay. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Akanji. Rice. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great chance! Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. Barella. Akanji. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just
Goes for a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 78 minutes is number 7.
He's still trying to make a game of this. And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. And he's intervened well there. Barella. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! He's scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Akanji, Barella, pass somewhat off target. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Oh, given offside once more. Well, now, oh, that is asking for trouble. Llorente.
There will be 5 minutes.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rice. And it's Llorente. And he's had it nicked away. 5 minutes to add. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Llorente. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Foden receives it in a good position here. Just eases him off the ball. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The player.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Indonesia have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that was very necessary. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He has found the way through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And this is chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Reinders. Son Heung-min. Spread it left. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. And the shot! They've scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Played into space. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Picked out brilliant, Son Heung-min! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has great chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Thinks about the shot. Crossed in once more. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move, and
met it perfectly.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played out towards the right wing. And it's played in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played out to the left flank. Kamavinga. Son Heung-min could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Keeper is right behind it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. 5 minutes till the break. Son Heung-min threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Kamavinga. Nicely weighted. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Added time.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Memphis Depay. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Just a quick
Well, Peter,
request
I'm just
today for
thinking
everybody
of
to
the best
please
way to
kindly
describe
remove
that.
any cars
Frantic,
parked on the road outside the stadium.
frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18, Son Heung-min. Number 7,
And the action is back on the way.
coming on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 21, Dybala.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's played through for him. Gets into some space. Kamavinga. Kamavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kamavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Here it is, crossed in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Son Heung-min. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the finish!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Messi. Messi on a strong run down the right. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern...
Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Memphis Depay looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, almost a 6th!
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward.
Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's managed to get free. Well, what's he giving here? Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Goes for a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Might want to be careful there.
He's found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold has created 1 goal already. Good take, and is he in? Oh, good read.
He read that read.
Takes a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. Ugarte. He's in plenty of space here. Robertson. Played into space out wide. It's a promising position. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ugarte. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ugarte. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Hangs in a cross.
4 added minutes has
Cleared
been
without
indicated.
hesitation. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kerkesh. Aimed beyond the defence. Hoisted in. He's got full. It's fallen kindly here. It's in. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And we're done. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona definitely
And now,
impressing
to
me
all
here,
members of the
especially
crowd,
the way
I'd
that
like to
attack
ask
clicked.
you to join
Whether
me
it was
in
link-up
wishing our
play, running in
birthday boy
behind,
a very
this has just been a
special
great day at the
birthday.
office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Reinders his cross. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, great chance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. Memphis Depay. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal-scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
Yamal gets into a good position. Up he goes! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Camavinga. He's in space and looking for options. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's gone backward here. A real chance! Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Good ball. Decent chance! It's anyone's ball now. That's a decent clearance. And this is Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. And that's been well dealt with. Shot could be on. Distributed tidily. And he plays one through. Mbappe. Yamal. Camavinga. And this is Depay. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, that's superb. Van Dijk makes the interception. And it's Reinders. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and...
Memphis Depay, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's under a lot of pressure there. Valverde, it's a really well-measured ball. Can he spark a counter here? It's played through for him. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. And they've got a throw. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Son Heung-min, and that could set him on his way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vicious ball here, floated through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, easy pickings there.
Il quarto uomo
And it's
indica 2
Reinders.
minuti di recupero.
Messi. Now it's Memphis Depay. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, super ball! Son Heung-min! And that's caused a worry or two. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. And it's Messi. He's through here. And he's managed... And the shot! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Dijk, distributed tidily. Reinders. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Looking to play him in. And here's Depay. Robertson.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Barcelona really could have done without this. Ball on the spot, can he? The comeback is complete! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Memphis Depay deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Valverde. Akanji. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here's Depay. Goes for a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 5. Attenzione, un cambio.
And that was very necessary. Has crossed into the middle. Goal! Barcelona! And they've come roaring back into the lead. Where does this go from here? And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Picked chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so... And Bebeto! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Inter! The lead changes hands again. This is truly remarkable. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Memphis Depay gets... Memphis Depay has fallen kindly here. It's there. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Memphis Depay. Great ball, and he's in here. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No way through, so back it comes. Grinders. Some really good ball movement. He has a look up. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just off target.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Pings in across. And he's there to get it away. This might spell danger. Now it's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is shot at goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Alexander, chance! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well,
and that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Memphis Depay picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.